Me and my boyfriend got caught doing the do.
Johnny, if you get her pregnant, she's not staying here.
What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Hennessy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to become notified whenever I post a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know what's up, gang. Today's video is going to be a story time about the time me and my boyfriend got caught doing the do by his mom. Y'all, when I first started doing the do, I was around 16. You know, I was with my boyfriend for 6-7 months. I wasn't one of those fast girls when I had got with my babe. I was playing hard to get. Once I saw that he wasn't really with me to have sex with me, I kind of was attracted to that, because any relationship I had with somebody in the past, they always wanted to get into my pants, which I never let them. So yeah, it was about 6 or 7 months into me and John's relationship, and you know, me, myself, and I felt like I was just ready to give myself to him. But we would go at it all the time. You know, when you're teenagers and then you're newly introduced to doing the do, you're gonna be fiending for it. So me and him was fiending for it all the time. We would do wherever we can, get it while you can. That's the type of mindset me and babe had. So we really started at his parents' house, because they used to leave me and him alone all the time. I guess his mom really trusted me. It was this one day, me and babe was coming out of school. I went over to his house to do homework. It was his mom, his dad, and I believe his grandfather in the living room. So they're all watching TV. Mind you, they like to watch TV really loud, so they don't really be paying attention to nothing we're doing. On this specific day, y'all, we had told his mom that we were going to be in the room doing our homework or whatever, because we had a project. So she was like, okay, cool, go to the room, I'm cooking anyways, and we're watching a movie. Me and babe went to the room, we turned the TV. The TV was on a medium volume. We did start doing homework to make it look like we actually did what we said we were gonna do. But then we started cuddling in the bed. Babe had went to go lay down, and then he was like, babe, come here, and come lay down with me. So I'm like, no, your parents, da-da-da-da. He they watching a movie, they don't care. So I got in the bed, y'all, and you know, you're teenagers, so you're gonna start touching and rubbing and stuff like that. And that's basically what babe started doing to me. And you know, once somebody get to touching and rubbing, you're gonna start feeling stuff. So basically that was me. We spent 20 to 15 minutes just making out and doing all that touching and rubbing. We just ended up going at it. This is so embarrassing. I was having anxiety the whole time we were doing the do. I kept thinking about his mom or dad walking in. I kept thinking if they was hearing me. I just kept thinking something bad was gonna happen. So I kept telling him your parents, and he was whispering in my ear shut up, they're not paying attention to you. So after a while, once I saw okay, they haven't knocked or anything, might as well just finish what we started. So you know, we're going at it, and then babe asked me to get on top, so I had got on top. And at this point we're fully butt naked, butt ass naked. I tell y'all, no clothes, no nothing, panties on the floor, boxers on the floor, shorts and pants and stuff on the other side of the room. It was just mad crazy in there. To my impression, I had thought that babe locked the room door, because I always ask him before we do the do, whenever we would do the do over there, I would always say lock the room door, because I would be scared somebody would walk in. So on this day, I think he forgot that I asked him to lock the door, and he didn't lock the door. So I had asked him when we were laying down, because I kept hearing footsteps coming closer to the door. So I'm like, babe, did you lock the door? He yeah, I did, don't worry about it. They gonna knock before they try to come in anyways. So I'm like, okay, babe. So mind you, I'm on top, and I'm bouncing, and I'm just doing my thing, I'm writing. And then I just hear a little knock, like, and then like we didn't answer. I didn't think he was on the room door though. Then I heard another one. Then I heard like this tapping sound. Y'all know when somebody have like acrylic nails or like long nails in general and they tap something, it makes like this noise. Well, it did that, but then it stopped for like 5 minutes. So then I started hearing footsteps again, but like I didn't mind it because I was getting some, you know, good. As I was saying, so basically like I just kept hearing these little tapping and like knocking, but you know, I didn't pay no mind because since like she was start cooking and shit and they were watching movies, I'm thinking like it's either her in the kitchen like banging the spoons on the pots, or it's just the TV in the movie that they watching, because the TV was loud, y'all. So like I'm just starting talking, you know, I'm doing what I gotta do, like yeah, da, 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 da. Bro, I didn't even have a like a comforter or anything on me. I had like, y'all see the sheet set right here, the sheets that you would have under your bed. I basically had that like covering me, and mind y'all, like I didn't have no bralette, no shirt, or no nothing. I had no panties, no nothing. I was just butt ass naked. So I'm over here, you know, just like doing my thing and bouncing around and riding or whatever, and all I hear is somebody grab the like doorknob and the door opens. So once I heard that door was fully wide open and I was still going like this, I was like bouncing and I slowly just turned my head to the door. And it was so embarrassing because like his mother was just at the door and like she was just in shock, and like I'm butt ass naked, her son is butt ass naked, dick in me still, and me just like turned around and like mouth wide open like I was at the dentist, mouth just like I was shocked, y'all. I was shocked, but yeah, mouth open, her son penis still in me, I'm still on top. She caught me in action while I was bouncing because like I didn't see her until I just turned my head, and then like I bounced and it kind of just stopped. It was like slow-mo, and then I just froze, and then she was at the door, froze, and then like babes are in the bed like this. Like, he didn't even seem scared to me. Like he had no care in the world that his mom had just walked in. That's how embarrassing that was. But it was embarrassing for me because like that's my mother-in-law, so like that was the most awkwardest thing like that has ever happened to me in my life. That was the most craziest shit that ever happened to me. But it was the fact, y'all, like this story time is not even done. It was the fact that this lady started yelling in the doorway, and she wasn't talking to me. She said nothing to me, but she was talking to Jonathan. So Jonathan is still laying down butt ass naked, and I'm still on top of him. So like I'm just frozen, y'all, with my mouth still open like this, and his mom just yelling like,
Johnny, if you get her pregnant, she's not staying here.
so I didn't even have the decency to try to grab a sheet and like cover myself because that's how scared I was. I thought this woman was finna like beat me up and drag me out the house. And at the time, like my mom didn't know that I was active. Like she didn't know anything. Like, so I was scared that his mom was gonna like call my mom and like tell her that I was in their house doing the do. Mind y'all, the most craziest thing is that his dad and grandpa was in the living room, but thank God that his mom was covering the doorway so nobody could see us, because bro, that would have been double the embarrassment and I would have just never came back like to the house ever. That's basically how I got caught doing the do by my in-laws, and it was just really embarrassing. After that day, like we didn't even finish, y'all. Like when she had slammed that room door closed, she was just really mad, and she was telling the dad and grandpa what was going on, and it was embarrassing, y'all. I was so scared to get out the room. It took me an hour to just like get myself out the room because they were all in the living room, and his room door, like it's like where the living room at. You're gonna pass the living room and you exit to get outside the house. So like it took me an hour to just like prepare myself to walk out the room and just see them staring at me. And like y'all, the most craziest part, and I know they probably said this, like, this bitch got the nerve to walk out that room and say, bye you guys. I was like, yo, I came out the room and I was like, bye you guys. And then like they were just looking at me. They still said like good night or whatever. But y'all, that was the most embarrassing thing ever. And it's the fact that like after that day, whenever I would come over, I was not allowed in his room for a hot minute. I think it took like 5 to 6 months for her to even finally let me back upstairs. Like, she was so mad at me that she wouldn't even talk to me. Like, she wouldn't say hi, no nothing. Or like whenever I would come over, we always had to sit in the downstairs living room, and she would like come down the steps whenever we would sit there. Like if we was cuddling or something, she would talk in Spanish and be telling Jonathan, she would be like, y'all getting too comfortable, da 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 da. But like she won't be saying it to me, she would be saying it to Babe. And like I'm Spanish, so of course like she know I'm gonna understand what she's saying. So like I would just be like, oh my god, like it was just a lot. Like it was a point where I guess like me fucking in her house just really bothered her, and she stopped letting me come in. Like I couldn't even stand in the front of her house. Like y'all know how it's like the street and then sidewalk they don't own. So like if I wanted to stand on the sidewalk in front of these people's house, I could, because that's free. Like they don't own it, that's free property, anybody could walk on it. Like she would be like if I was standing on the sidewalk in front of their house, like she would be like, can you ask her to move? She would just be so mad all the time. And then it just got to a point where I just wouldn't go over there because like I knew she was mad at me. But yeah, y'all, that's basically like my first time getting caught doing the do. And that's what happened. She was just really mad and she didn't talk to me for a while. And whenever I would go over the house, I was never allowed to go upstairs, nothing like that. We couldn't be alone no more. Like it was just bad. But this is so embarrassing, like oh my god. But yeah, y'all, it's the story time about how I got caught doing the do by my in-laws. And I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know y'all probably like this video gonna be mad short, but I just wanted to put out something quick and simple for you guys because I am gonna try to get consistent. It's just that I've been working a lot and I just moved into my new apartment. This is why the background looks different. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to become part of the game. We are on the road to 1K subscribers. So yeah, if you're still here and you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Make sure you share this video with your friend, your mom, your sisters, whoever you want to share with, you know. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.